All right, friends, welcome to our Wednesday night call that I feel like we haven't had in forever, especially on Zoom. And I love seeing your beautiful faces. Oh, look at Ren. I like seeing your guys' beautiful faces. And tonight we are going to be talking about vision boards for 2020. And I'm so excited about it. So a couple of announcements first, just to get them out of the way. Today was our Valentine's launch, and things are still kind of dicey on the website as far as I can tell. I have had customers get through, some haven't, so just know that it's happening to everyone, so don't worry about it. Launch dates haven't been like this in a while. I feel like launch dates have been pretty smooth for like the most part, and this was the first one. So all that means to me is that people love Valentine's Day, which I can't blame them because the nail sets are amazing. So I hope you guys were able to get some for your customers. And another trick would be, like, if you're still having customers that are maybe having a problem ordering still, I would just say, hey, would you like me to do it for you? And then you can like PayPal me or whatever. I did that for a couple people today because they were just like so frustrated. So I think maybe for the next launch, like spring launch, maybe we'll do like I'll order for you kind of situation. But anyway, I think that's it. A lot of you guys are in the push group. I wanted to say that you're doing freaking amazing. I see you guys working so hard and having all of your, I'm getting distracted because I just looked at Lindsay and it said Julie Cruz. What the heck? So anyway, I saw all your guys' posts and you guys are checking in a lot. And I know that some of you aren't able to do the check boxes, but you're doing great. Okay, so let's just get right into it. First of all, disclaimer here. I have done vision boards for the last like 5 or 6 years, or for me, I usually do it like on my phone or like some sort of vision something. I think it's so important to have some sort of visual goal up for the whole year. For me, I like to base it around a word. For the last few years, I've based it around like my word. And so it's up to you guys. Now, I was recently a part of a vision board group that my friend did, and she made this amazing PDF, and I'm going to share my screen and show you guys in a second, that I feel like really covers all the bases as far as what a vision board, like why we're making vision boards, what vision boards are supposed to be, and all of that. And I just think like I didn't want to reinvent the wheel when she did it so great. So I'm going to show you guys that in a second. But be thinking while we're going through this, if you want to create a vision board like old school and like cut out magazines and like have it be fun and like that motivates you. Or do you want to have it on your computer that you print out and put somewhere? Do you want, just start thinking right now, like how you want the vision board to be. And then we'll go over this. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so here is the document that my friend made, and it says 2020 Vision Board Plans. Create your purpose-driven vision board that will guide you to a passion-filled life. I like that a lot. Okay, so it says thinking past 2020. At the end of your life, what do you want people to remember? How do you want people to remember you? What do you want people to thank you for? I liked that. I liked thinking about that. Like usually when we talk about vision boards, we're talking about goals and plans and wishes and things that we want for our life, but not that often does it like really involve what kind of impact we want to leave. So instead of just thinking to the end of 2020 in order to truly create your life visions, using 2020 as a stepping stone, let's start by thinking about where you want the entire course of your life to go. So take some time to jot down things like you'd like people to remember you by the end of your time on earth. What are some things you'd like to leave an impact on? So I liked what she said here, because it really started making you think like, yeah, this is a vision board for 2020, but what is like the bigger goal that I want for my life? And you guys, I put this inside of the team page, and you can print it out and actually like write in. I would really encourage you to print it out and then write these things in. And if you're on this call live and you want to use the little chat feature and like maybe chat out like what some of these things are for you, you totally can. So a couple questions to like get your brain moving is, what do you value most in your life right now? If time, so this is all helping you guys figure out what will be on your vision board. Because I think sometimes we think, oh, I'm just going to slap these 5 things up there, but this is helping you to dig a little bit deeper. So if time and resources were no longer scarce, what dreams would you go after? I love that. Who would you spend your time with and why? And what would you do? Would you travel? Where to and why? Would you live day to day differently? And then goal categories. Jot down goals that come to mind in each area. So I really do encourage you to print this out and then write them out. But think about it now, is because we're not going to create the vision board tonight, but we're going to just think about what we want, and then that will be a challenge for you guys to create it. Okay, so goal categories, jot down goals that come to mind in each area. Spiritual goals, health goals, financial goals, career, family, romance, personal growth, and experiencing joy. So really thinking about all of those things and like what you feel with them, that will help you figure out what your goals would be for this year. Hold on. Okay, there. If you guys are not muted, please mute yourself. Okay. Or I could try. Yeah. It's like Susan's phone. I can't get you to do it. So please do it yourself. So it says goal checklist. My goal is specific. It states exactly what you want to achieve or do. My goal is measurable. There is a way to know clearly when your goal is met. Yeah, you are. My goal is time bound. There is a clear time frame to meet this goal. My goal is written in present tense. I love that. Like, I will be this. I will, or I am. Like, I love that. My goal is time bound. There's a clear time frame to meet this goal. I love that too. My goal aligns with my priorities. Your priorities can remain in line while working to reach this goal. My goal inspires me. You're never going to get your goal if it doesn't inspire you. Thinking of reaching this goal gives me butterflies and excites me. My goal is attainable. It is within your influence and control to reach this goal. So then it's gonna break down your actual vision board. And like I said, go print this out and actually put it on, like print it out and take time to do this, because I think it really will help how all the different categories are gonna come together for your actual board. Your vision board. Using the brainstorming you've done on the previous pages, now you can create your vision board virtually on a site like Canva, like putting digital images together. And I'll show you an idea that they had in the group. Or pickmonkey.com, which is my personal preference, or by hand on a poster board or in the space below. And then here's space below if you want to just like put it there. So then the next part is, this seems like a lot of information, but I promise it's just helping your brain, bringing it all together for 2020. And then it says, turning vision into action. Take a look at your vision board and decide which of these goals, if achieved, would help to make as many others on the list also become possible. This goal is a push goal. Like that. The best way to dominate your vision board is to become super focused about achieving that one goal. A great tool to help you is what is called the power of 21, that you can create each week, and see the next page, with that push goal in mind. So whatever that main push goal is. Okay, for me, probably my main push goal is, I don't know. I don't really want to say it out loud at this point, because I'll bring it all together and show you guys mine later. What is the power of 21? Simply put, it's 21 small 10-minute or less action items you can take towards your push goal in a week's time, 3 per day. So then it talks about all your 3 goals here, which I like writing out that. I think if you guys do this, in addition to our push group, it's going to really bring you places and show you where your focus should be for the year. Believe you can get there. The next aspect of actually attaining your vision is the fact that you have to believe that you can get there. And you guys, I talk about this all the time. Just like I said in our team page the other day about recruiting. Like, before you can actually recruit people, you have to believe that, first of all, that you can, and that you're worth people signing up with. Like, and you are, all of you guys are, but you can't recruit a single person unless you believe that too. Often we get stuck where we are simply because we cannot see ourselves as the ones who accomplish all the goals, which is so true. Start to ask yourself questions like, how would my most confident and brave self respond to this challenge? What advice would my future self give me today about the routines I need to create in my life to get to my end goals? How can I show up better to areas of life that tend to trip me up? Getting ahead of the challenges and acting as the person you are desiring to become before you actually get there is what is going to make getting there even possible. And I talk about this a little bit too. I've talked about this on other videos, but having those I am present tense statements like up on your computer, like when I'm saying I am a nail boss, or what is it? I am a recruiting boss. Like, putting that out there, the more times that you see it, the more times you're going to actually believe it. And that's true of every goal that you have. If you want to be better at recruiting, if you want to be better at sales, if you want to be better at whatever it is, it's going to take your mindset being there before you get there. So, all right, you have your vision. Now get your mind to that place where you can see and feel yourself there. It's cool. Live life today from that place and take small actions every day towards those goals. You'll be amazed at what comes to life from your 2020 vision board in 2021. So I'm going to take this off. So anyway, like I said, I really encourage you guys all to print that out. I really think it's a great tool. Print it out, and I think it's going to help you. I'm just seeing. When you say vision board, it's for both. Your vision board should not only be business related. Your business board, your vision board should include like your own personal goals for yourself in 2020, your own business goals for what you want to accomplish inside your business, your stuff for your family. No vision board is going to be wrong. No vision board is going to be the same as the next person. Like I started creating mine this morning. Let me share my screen again. I started creating mine again this morning, and this is what I was doing for mine, because I don't feel like I have time to like actually pick out all the different things, but like I started actually thinking about the things that I want to achieve in my business, in my finances, with my family. That one's taking me longer because I have really big goals for my family this year. And so when I put these on here, like, yes, I think I do believe that they're achievable, but they're also giant goals, like huge goals for myself and my family. And this is PicMonkey, where I created that document for you guys too. But like for mine, my business says, and you guys can follow whatever you guys want, but my business goal said I will be a national executive director. And you guys, that's like my goal for January. So I do feel like it is achievable, but it's going to be a lot. It's hard. Like, it's a lot of work, and to be able to maintain, I will be, and I will maintain it, because I think maintaining that will be hard. And then I told myself all since last conference that I didn't care if I was the #1 enroller again. And that's a load of crock. I really want that again. And so I'm putting that on my vision board, whether I achieve it or not. Like, I'm going to keep pushing for it. I said I will create a new training video for my team at least 2 times a month. I'm excited about that one, you guys. I will help build at least 20 personal enrolled stylists to team leaders. I will have at least 2,400 in personal sales. That has been my goal since day one, and I've never gotten under that. And I think as leaders, sometimes it can be easy to like coast because your team is doing really great. And I never want to be that person. I always want to be leading from the front. Then I have some of my financial goals, and then I'm going to be working on my personal and family. Now, your categories may look different than mine. They might not look the same as mine. I'm going to share mine once, because I'm transparent. I'm going to share mine once I finish. But you guys, this is one way that you can do yours, or you can do it any other way. So here is the group that my friend made, and I posted a couple of these things that she had in here. But like, I could post these inside of our team page. I think I did, but like, I love these like questions about that they had posted inside of this group. Like, I actually really love the idea that they had this as a free group that they invited all these people to, which I think is really smart. And it had just such great information on it. And I told her that I thought it was amazing, and told her I wanted to use it for my team. She said it was fine. So anyway, now creating your actual vision board. So, okay, you have the right picture. So you got to you have to figure out what your goals are. Then you have to figure out if you want to make images of them. You can get crafty and stick them on a vision board. It says, once you have your vision board, it's time to figure out where to put it. After all, why go through all the work in defining your goals and creating this visualization tool if you're not going to use it? And I love that too, because I'm going to start a thread on our team page that is all about posting our vision boards. If you guys do it on a computer, you can share it on that, like mine, you can share it like that. I put in the template inside of the team page that's blank if you want to fill in your personal goals there. It doesn't have to be fancy. It can be as fancy or as not. If you're really crafty and you want to create like a whole one yourself, I know Danny said she wanted to. Go for it. Do whatever you want for your vision board. And like, I'll give you guys a lot of time. I want to give at least a week time for you to be able to do this, because I really think the hardest part is coming up with what you want your goals to be and making them hard but achievable goals, and speaking in the present tense. So I don't know if Jenna or Lindsay has anything else, and I'm going to look through these questions. Allison said she's going to make 2 vision boards. One is for business and one is for personal. And I really like that too. Sometimes you can't fit everything on one board. I might end up doing that. I can't wait to print it out and get started. Yes. I know, I was looking at the document. Okay, good. I just did a vision board this weekend. Oh, Emily, good. I want to see it. I'm happy to share it. I did not do one specific to color sheet like this. I'm also in a vision board group. Oh, good. So someone else is doing a vision board group? That's awesome. I would love it if you shared some of the information that they had there, if it was different than what, I don't know where Emily is. If it's different than what this group shared. I wish I could say I was like a vision board guru, but I don't really feel like that is me. But I do see the power of putting your goals out there. And for me, I kind of make all of mine centered around the word. And that's up to you guys. Like, my word for 2020 is intentional. And so I think what I'm going to change my vision board to is like, I will be intentional about, and talking about those specific things. Because for me, that is what I'm trying to do for this year. Okay.
I can share I did one last year that I made on my phone. I can share it in the team page, but I think I did it on one of our little apps, and it is around my word of last year, which was expand. And then I put goals for different categories in my life. So I have goals for family, self, health, business, dreams, and finances. And it was kind of funny because in the beginning of the year, I really looked at it a lot. And I kind of stopped looking at it because it was on my phone and I kind of forgot about it. Maybe I should have made it my wallpaper. But looking back at it, I pretty much have done almost all of those things, which was kind of neat. It was like kind of programmed into my head. Now, granted, I wasn't perfect by any means, and there's things I can definitely work on that I'm going to continue to work on. But I think there's a lot of power in writing things down and looking at it every single day. Like right now for this year, I have my word right over here on my board, and I just kind of keep reminding myself of that. But it's nice to really write down different things in different categories that you want to focus on. It's pretty powerful. In fact, I think so.
Yeah. And going back to it and kind of like assessing like every month at the beginning of the month, like, okay, I had this as my goal. Like, am I still on track? I think, what do they say? A dream without a plan is just a wish, or something like that. Like we're never going to hit the goal, these huge lofty goals that we have for ourselves unless we first believe that we can, and then we actually like reverse engineer it and try and figure out how the heck, like if you're saying that you want to make or sell $2,400 in nail polish strips every single month, and right now you're selling 300, then there's got to be some sort of game plan on how you're going to get that, because it's not just going to happen the way that you've been doing things. You know, if you've only gotten 300, I'm not saying only, I think it's a great thing. If you're bonus qualifying, you're amazing. But if your goal is to be at 2,400, then you have to do things different. You have to change things up. So how are you going to change things up? And I think that's where the vision board comes to life, is where you're saying, okay, I will sell X amount per week by doing X amount of parties or whatever it is, you know, like breaking it down. Or if your like goal is to be intentional with your family, okay, then I will take Fridays off, because that's what I've always said for myself. And even my husband's coming home full time. It's crazy. Starting February 1st, which has been like, you guys, it's been something that has been on my vision board for like 6 years, is to bring my husband home. And it seemed like impossible. So it's crazy because it's happening now. He already gave us notice at work, and he's coming home full time, which means that goal that I have about videos twice a month, he's going to make them for me, like, and do all that. And it's just like seeing the power of like putting your visions on paper. And like never in 1,000 years did I think nail polish would give me enough income that my husband could come home from and stay home with us. And we feel like God's been putting it on our heart that we need to be more present with our kids, because, you know, I work a lot and he does too. And he's going to be home now and playing dad, like, you know, more, not playing, but you know what I mean? Being a dad. And for me, it's super emotional, because that literally, when I first signed up with my first direct sales or network marketing company, that was something I put on my vision board, and I believed it with all my heart, and I have ever since. And I've worked so hard to get there. But it's really crazy for it to become a reality. And I really believe that the same can be true for you, whatever it is. Like, that might not be the goal that you have for your family, but for me, that was what Jay's worked so hard for us. And it's like, I really want to try and make a post about it, but I'm scared that compliance will shut me down. So, but I could tell you guys that it's really exciting, and you'll see more of him. He's going to be at conference, and he's going to be like the paparazzi. So get ready, taking pictures and videos of all of us. But it's a big deal for us. So just all that to say, like, there's so much power in believing in yourself and having a goal that you write out and show and talk about. Like, I mean, I've talked about that goal for years, like out loud. I've talked about that goal, and Jay has supported me with that goal. And we actually, you know, probably could have brought him home sooner, but I feel like timing is everything. And so I'm really excited about it. But anyway, so for us, that's going to be a huge change for us. And so anyway, like that, there's power in writing down what you want to happen. And when it comes to fruition, when you guys post your vision boards in our team page and we see things on your vision boards coming to life, and that you're getting these goals and you're achieving these goals, like, we're going to be able to be there to celebrate with you. Like, I can, it's like making me cry. Like, I can see you guys hitting your goals and me hitting my goals and us celebrating together. I can see it. And it really is so powerful. Anyway, so, I'm just proud of you guys. I know that it takes time to create what you want. So take your time. I'm not going to rush you guys, but I really want you to make one. And when you're ready to share it, post it inside of the team page on a post I'll make. But do you guys have any questions? Oh yeah, Carolyn, you have it on. She says she has it on her vision board for 4 years to bring her husband home. Yeah. I mean, there's no reason that can't happen. Trust me. It's really exciting. Okay. Emily, I would love to see whatever posts or whatever were inside of that vision board group that you had. And if there's anything that is like amazing, then let me know and we can post it in our group too. But are you guys excited about making a vision board? I am. And I'll probably still make it really simple. Sorry. But if you guys want to go cut and paste magazines, have fun. Some people love that. Okay, that's great. So Emily, you can invite me. Great. Okay. Anyway, that's a short and sweet call for tonight. I can't wait for you. And if you guys want to print out that PDF that my friend made and like write things out, if it keeps you accountable to like show us what you wrote there, like do it in the push group, share it with your success partners. I really believe that you should share it with your success partners. And if you don't have a success partner, you're not in the group, like find someone else who's not. And on our team page, we can even make a thread. If people want to have success partners, we can do them all day long. Oh shoot, smiling. I'm all like teary. All right. Allison always has to take a picture. Okay, you better tag us all. No, I'm just kidding. There's so many. Okay. Anyway, friends, thanks for hopping on. I'm going to make a post inside of our team page that we can post our vision boards, and I'll probably put it in the push group too. But I can't wait to see what you guys do, and I can't wait to accomplish our goals together. All right, friends, have a good night.